From Dpadnews TV, and for today's video, you know what? One of you asked for it. You know what? I will tell you exactly who it was. It was J Beal 97. He wanted to see a headset review. And you know what? It's not too far-fetched. I know many of you have asked for it, and it's just a matter of me actually doing it now. So, you know, I thought long and hard. I'm like, how can I do this video? So, you know what? I'm actually just gonna do a normal review like I normally would. um, so actually, I am using the new account, which you're seeing here, hence why all my controls are all really crappy and stuff. So if any of you actually want to see my setup on what I run, like behind the scenes kind of thing, camera speed, aiming down the sights, all that stuff, dead zones, this will actually show you exactly what I do with my controls scheme, and also what I use with the Wii Zapper, because what you saw there at the beginning was the controls that I use for the Wii Zapper, which is just alpha. I just use the regular default controls. So there you go. Fun facts for everybody to learn. And for anybody who didn't know, you want to keep your dead zones tiny. That's why if you're playing and you find it really hard to turn, that's because your dead zones are too big. So you want to make those tiny. I keep mine on 4. So anyways, like I said, this is the new account that you guys wanted me to make, so that way you can play with me. And so I'm literally on level 1 when I started this game. So, and I absolutely hate default layout. Everything. Anything that's default in this game, I absolutely hate. Especially the weapon sets. Not a fan. Just gonna say. I don't know what it is, but this gun just doesn't do it for me. Well, with the setup, anyways. And so anyway, so to get back to the headset review. So Nintendo obviously originally had a headset. Well, it wasn't a headset for the Wii, but it was the Wii Speak. Now, the Wii Speak, of course, is, well, for anybody who has it, I have it. It's just not, like, it was a good concept. Like, honestly, it was a great concept, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't take off the way they planned, is what I'm assuming. And it just, I don't know. It had so much promise to do well, but the problem really was is that it just, I don't know. It picked up too much noise. If you put it on your TV like you were supposed to do, it just would not pick up your voice. You'd have to yell, and I don't know. It just didn't work the way I think it was designed to work. And because of that, of course, it was supposed to be like a hands-on, oh, everybody in the room can hear what you're doing, and it just never really worked that way. And so, with two Wii first-person shooters coming out, you have Call of Duty Black Ops, which is not a Wii, obviously it's not just made for the Wii, it's not a Wii solo game, but the Conduit 2 is, and they were planning on using a headset as well. So, it looks like either one of the developers went to a developer, a designer, a company outside of Nintendo, or Nintendo just went somewhere else to make this headset, which could very, very well be a possibility. And they went to PDP to make the headset, so they made that PDP headset, Headbanger headset for the Wii. And it really just sits on your ear, on your left. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It can sit on your left or right side. I keep mine on my left side, just because I'm used to having my headsets on the left side of my head. It just sits on your ear. It's very tiny, very sleek, and really the problem that I had with it is actually getting one. I looked for one forever. When I first bought Call of Duty Black Ops, I was asking if they had it at EB Games. They didn't. They said they have it in the week after. Go back the week after, didn't have it. I went to Future Shop, Best Buy, Walmart, Zellers, The Source. Nothing. Could not find this damn thing. And it is available in Canada. Like, I know people in the States who didn't have as much trouble getting their hands on one, but if you didn't live in the United States, you did have trouble getting it. Like, I knew people who in Australia who couldn't find it, in the UK who couldn't find it, and people in Canada who couldn't find it. And, I mean, there were options. You could order it online, but that's just a hassle. I shouldn't have to do that. So, I went to an EB Games, and, the guy goes, well, you know, it's just a USB headset. You can probably just go buy one and just use the USB headset. I don't know if it'll work, but I mean, it's worth a shot. Yeah, it's worth a shot, but you're stupid. I'm not going to go do that and waste my money on something I know it's not going to work. Or if it does work, okay, well, if it works, yay! Beating the system. If not, I'm wasting my money. So one day, my sister went to the mall. I told her to check EB Games, and sure enough, they had it. So, of course, the headset, for some reason, they're like, it's just the Call of Duty one. If you ever run into that, it's not a problem. It's the exact same thing. The only difference is that this is the Call of Duty branded headset. It works the exact same as the other Headbanger headsets. It's the exact same thing. Now, when using the headset, there are a few different functions on the headset itself. You can mute it. You can adjust the volume. It's basically like having a headset for, you know, any other console. And it has kind of that same design that exists on the new Xbox 360 headsets, where they're, like I said, just sitting on the cusp of the ear, and they're very tiny. So, you know, using this in-game, one thing I think you do have to consider is, you know, are you playing with people you know? Are you really talking to people? Like, do you really have a need to talk to people? Like, if you're in a clan, yeah, it would make sense for you to have the headset. If you're not, you might want to reconsider. I mean, if you have a lot of friends who play Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii, then yeah, you know, it's good to have. Using it in-game, though. Some people don't know how to use headsets. I don't know why, but they just seem to have issues with it. So sometimes it's too soft, it's very quiet. The other side of it is that it's just too loud. And, I mean, it's not really a problem with the headset itself. I think it's just the positioning that you need to have it on your head for those people who are inexperienced when it comes to using headsets. So just, you know, keep that in mind as well. The headset does go for, I think, about $30, $25.99, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. I know it's in that range because I gave my sister $30. And, so, you know, that's something you want to keep in mind, too. I mean, if you don't have the money sitting around, you're not really wasting your money. Like, you don't want to waste your money on something that you're not going to be getting use out of. So, you know, you're probably thinking, well, what's the quality? How is this working? Well, you know, that's one thing that I thought about doing. How can I really show you guys what the quality of this headset is? Well, I made this video. Everything you're hearing right now, I am recording with the headset. And that is because the headset can be used on PCs. So, everything you hear, it's coming straight from the mic. Straight from the headset you would be using on the Wii. So if you think this quality is good, then go and buy the headset. It's honestly, it's not a matter of whether it's good or bad. It's a matter of you. Are you going to be using it on a constant basis? Then if so, if you're really going to have a lot of people to talk to, if you have the need, if you like communicating, if you like being a team player, then yes, get the headset. Otherwise, I don't know, save your money. But ultimately, it's your call. So, you know, like, once again, like everything else I've done in reviews, this is just my opinion. I'm giving you the hard fact right here, the voice. This is what it sounds like. I'm not modding anything. If it's over exposed, anything, I'm leaving it. Just so you guys can actually get the feel of what this headset sounds like. So, what do you guys think? Are you going to get a headset now? I know a lot of you got the CCP after I did my review, so are you going to get a headset? Let me know in the comments. Also, I will post my new friend code, 0444-8767-8256. If you do that right from that, without listening to it again, I am impressed, sir. Or ma'am. Even though I think 4% of the listeners are female. The rest are men. Or boys. So this game actually came right down to the wire. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't even get any tighter than that. Less than like 0.6 seconds for the win. And there you go, folks. Dpadnews, Adam, just for you. So there's the headset. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.